Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, voices cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, voices cold, just let me be blunt. My speech in the morning, nothing but grunts. With no coffee, that's as dangerous. On a scale from 1 to 10, I rank it that girl from Stranger Things. And if you get what I'm saying, my attitude be mad flagrant like I'm Draymond. But you ain't get the picture, BFP. So I'm gonna keep pushing on you, GNC. It's like, yeah, the first thing on my mind is when that hot coffee gonna seep into the coffee grind. It's like some magic's floating all in the air. Toss some ice cubes in my cup, it's a good day. All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way. It's time for working and I don't even care. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Voices cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Voices cold, we start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee beans. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving a hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a Ric Flair, I'll say he ain't got nothing on it. When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on. This cup of coffee, yeah boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Voices cold, just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Voices cold, third verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba lub lub. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup. If they talk before
Good morning, all of you beautiful nerds from around the world, and welcome to the morning stream here on the Den of Nerds Live, the very best way to start your nerdy day on today's show. I'm roasting everybody. Chet's getting roasted. Adam's getting roasted. Trinity's getting roasted. Some of you in chat are getting roasted. And we're also going to talk about all the craziness that happened, of course, yesterday. Batfleck is real. Ben Affleck is coming back to the role. Baby Yoda didn't show up last night for the NBA game, though. What's up with that? What's going on with that? Pattinson's The Batman also released some images. We're going to get into all of that and more. I am in rare form today. Way too much coffee. Way too much excitement. The last time I was this excited when we went into a stream, I spent the rest of the day in meetings with the producers trying to explain myself. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a good stream. Before we get into any of that, let's say what's up. Let's say good morning. Trinity from the West Coast Nerd Vengers is first in the building. What is up, Trin? Stormy is here. Jamie Williams is here. Anthony's here. Knight 1223, Jennifer Cook, Kurt Chief, Amp, Mike Hayes, Bryson Burke, Justin Samo, Mr. Deeds, Lord Vito, Renee, Mike Porter, Jacob's Quest, Landon Dubes is in the building. A name that I can't read is in the building. Kendall Davis is here. Lit Live with Thomas is here. Will Morgan, Will Bonin, Brian Boofka, Writes Reviews, Jared Loveberry, Bill M, Brian O'Connor, Flatbrush Zombie 47, Zach Nations, Jeff T. Jordan's here, Mav's here, Trev is here, totally amped up and pumped up to talk about Jeff Johns. Absolutely love it. You love to see it. Danny Orange is here as well, Dingo Gaming. Woo! Oh. I'm feeling pretty good. Gotta be honest, guys. Feeling pretty good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Where to begin? Show notes! Tonight. Bashti, I think we should do it at 8 if you're in here. I think we should do it at 8. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Nerdvengers. All of you, well, if you don't have plans, come hang out with us tonight in the theater. Bashti and I will be watching something in a watch party type setting. Maybe Netflix. Maybe some HBO Max stuff. We'll decide. I don't think there has been a vote put up in the Discord yet. We will figure that out. But 8 p.m. tonight. If you're not doing anything, come on by the channel. I'm going to do a watch party. It should be really, really fun. Also, of course, tomorrow. There will not be a Nerdvengers member-only stream tomorrow. I apologize. I'll make it up to you guys next week. But we are streaming all day long for DC Fandom. That's going to be pretty stinking cool. So if you're not doing anything, come on by Saturday. I believe Adam's going to be with us for a good portion. I believe Ryan's going to be there for a good portion. And After Dark, which was delayed last night, and we should send some positive vibes over to Al Schuler. He was dealing with a sickness. Hopefully Al is all good. And After Dark is trying to stream Saturday night. So After Dark, delayed, not canceled. It will be coming out Saturday night with all of you guys. So, hey, spend some time hanging out with us Saturday. And then spend some time hanging out with the boys talking about what went down with DC Fandom. And then, of course, we'll do the stream on Sunday. Okay, now. Obviously, yesterday was a really cool day. The Ben Affleck thing was really cool. Particularly, of course, because of the sort of entanglement that we have found ourselves in with that story. Simply covering what other people were saying, whether it was Griffin Schiller, Taylor Murphy, or any of those people out there. Simply covering what was being said by other outlets got us a lot of heat, man. A lot of heat and a lot of Hollywood people, a lot of people in the trades, very upset with us and very upset with people like the Cultured Nerd, people like Griffin Schiller, etc., etc. Now, here's the dealie. I need a Nerdvenger membership application now. Can somebody get this man a link to the Nerdvenger stuff? If you're in here, you should be able to find it on the back end of the channel, but it's all good. We'll figure it out. Give me a second. We'll get there. Live with Thomas. We'll get there. Now, obviously, pretty cool that this happened yesterday. Let's be absolutely 100% clear. Let's keep it a buck. Right now, there are many people saying that the Cultured Nerd was not correct, that a lot of these other people were not correct, and that it was just coincidence that Ben Affleck did sign to come back to be Batman. Okay? And I want to be completely honest with you guys, especially those Nerdvengers, those of you that are here that hang out every day, that watch the streams, the most hardcore among us. Of course, I want to admit and acknowledge I was not 100%. I wasn't 100% there. You know, specifically after Umberto and I got in touch and were talking a little bit about this situation, and with some of the other scoops that the Cultured Nerd had, I'm not 100%. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not. You know, I think that a certain amount of skepticism is appropriate if you're doing what I am doing. You know, if you're just trying to convey accuracy, I think you have to be skeptical. So let's start there. Let's put it out on Front Street. It's not like I was championing these guys the entire time, but I did platform them. I did platform their scoop. And for that, 100% we were attacked. 100% people were in the DMs beating me up. People threatening relationship stuff moving forward. Like, you'll no longer have access, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And to be completely real with you, the amount of heat that we took for simply talking about this scoop was absurd. It didn't make any sense to me, but it does now. Stormy, thank you so much for the super chat, baby. I'm ready for that Batfleck Deathstroke movie. We'll get there. We'll get there. We will 100% get there. So let's start there. But here's the thing about this. People claiming that Ben Affleck literally just got this script last week and that he signed and that it's independent of what the Culture Nerd was talking about or what everybody else was talking about. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. First of all, some trades are reporting that Affleck had notes on the script. That he had notes on the script. Hollywood Trades reporting that. So how does my man get handed a script last week and have notes, and then Bresnikan has access to Muschietti literally talking about how important Affleck's Batman is to the film? How does that happen in 5 days? Answer, it doesn't. It doesn't. I also happen to know that if I don't want to talk out of school, okay? We're not gonna kiss and tell or do anything like that. But I'll just say this: I think I have an idea and an understanding of who Taylor's source is when it comes to the Ben Affleck stuff, and all I can say is this: it is a better source for indications of what Ben wants and what he will do. Taylor's got a source that is literally better than Jeremy Conrad's sources, than Humberto Gonzalez's sources, and Grace Randolph's sources. Literally better. I can't say much more other than to say it's a really good source. Like, really good. And it was from that source that Taylor was so confident that Ben wanted to come back, that Ben desired to come back. Now, here's something that's really interesting about this. Many people held up the alcoholism that Ben Affleck had struggled with and had this idea that he would never return to the role because the role would kill him, that it almost killed him the first time. Okay? And I continue to say, and look, we're roasting motherfuckers today for sure, but I'm also going to explain how, hey, look, man, people can be wrong. You know what I mean? Things change. Things happen. People can be wrong, for sure. It's not so much about being wrong. It is about how you respond to being wrong and what you say as far as your certainty and position before you are even proved right or wrong. That's what I have a big problem with, okay? But when Jeremy Conrad would emphatically talk to me, by the way, privately and publicly, about how there was no way that Ben would come back to the role because of the alcoholism, I repeatedly rebutted that. That is conjecture. That is not fact. It is conjecture. You know, like fanjecture. It's not fact. I continued to say, I understand why you would believe that, but that does not make it factually true. And it obviously wasn't. And Taylor, according to his own sources, knew that was not the case. Okay? Now, let's get real deep. Because I'm about to say some shit that Warner Brothers does not want you to hear. 100%. Because you got to understand, guys. Here's the thing. And we're going to get really tinfoily hat with this. And we're going to talk some wild shit in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So buckle up. Buckle up, baby. Warner Brothers absolutely. Oh, shit. Godfather's here. All right, let's change subjects. How about that Craven movie info, right? That was pretty cool. Let's just change it up. Change it up. No reason to be. No, I'm just kidding. Godfather's cool with this. Look. What was explained to me and makes more and more sense the more I talk. By the way, Umberto and I are cool. Like, I know some people might, and I saw a lot. I was in different streams yesterday. I was watching how different people reacted and shit like this. As far as I'm concerned, Umberto and I are cool. Umberto was correct about the Michael Keaton scoop. He has sources. He is functional at his job. He definitely has access. He knows the game. The problem with Umberto, and this is the problem with many trade reporters and or insiders when it comes to this specific situation, the problem here is that they are 100% being told things as though they are true from a group of people inside Warner Brothers that are less interested in telling the truth and more interested in conveying a narrative. There is a power struggle going on within Warner Brothers to this day. And there are people within, let's just call it what it is, it's the Jeff Johns camp. I know Trev's going to start crying. Trev, it's okay. It's okay. And by the way, Trev, you don't have to believe me. It'll be easier for you if you don't. There are people in the Jeff Johns camp that still have control over the in-betweens between the Hollywood trade reporters and the studio and some insiders. And as far as I can tell, and this is not just because I simp for McQueen, Grace Randolph. It's not just because I totally simp for Grace, but the reality is she obviously has additional sources outside of the Jeff Johns camp. Otherwise, she wouldn't be getting the access that she has doing interviews with Snyder. She wouldn't be getting the scoops that she had, being one of the first people to be right about the Snyder cut, etc., etc. Now, where this gets really tricky is that, as Boomer Trinity would tell you, there's nothing unique to what happened with Jeff Johns, John Berg, and Joss Whedon and the cast of the Justice League. Unique in the sense that this is Hollywood. That kind of stuff happens. Okay? However, we are heading in a bold new direction. AT&T quite simply came in and completely changed the game. They came in and they completely changed the game. They are not interested in scratching the same backs. They are not interested in the same tit-for-tat games. They're interested in making money. And part of making money is avoiding and navigating through controversies. And yesterday, Ray Fisher came out with some tweets talking about how there is an official inquiry, an official investigation being conducted internally with regards to what happened with the Justice League reshoots. If you don't think all of these things are connected, you're being daft. They are absolutely connected. Absolutely. Because in order to launch that investigation, Ben Affleck was interviewed about what happened prior to signing the contract, presumably, to come back as Batman. You see, it's not just that Ben Affleck is in a better place, which he is. And what's the young lady's name? Anna de Armas? Armas? I don't know. I don't know what her full name is. You know, obviously, a lot of people have been memeing about how she's the key. You know, she's like the Lois Lane to Ben. And yeah, no, we owe her some thanks. She's obviously making Ben a very happy boy, which is great. But if you think that's the only reason he feels comfortable coming back, you're crazy. You're crazy. He feels comfortable coming back because it is not the same regime. It is not the same team of suits, producers, asshats that made his life and everybody else's life an absolute living hell when they were making the Justice League. Those people are no longer in control. That is a major factor in why he is willing to come back, in my opinion. So, what's going on with DC? Like, what does all this really mean? Where are we headed? A whole new world. A whole new world. And you know what? I believe it was writer Mark Hughes, and I don't remember what Hollywood trade he writes for because I'm terrible at what I do. But this gentleman had come out very, very hard against the possibility of Ben Affleck coming back. Okay? And he admitted yesterday he was wrong. He walked back on it, and he also clarified that it is completely possible that we get more Ben Affleck Batman stuff other than just the Flash appearance. I have been told by people we are getting more. Umberto came out super hard yesterday, said there's no way that's happening. There's no way. It's just a cameo. He might not even be in the suit. He's not really back. Well, look, motherfucker. You had said, and many others had said, that it was impossible, that it would never happen. How can we take what you're saying now seriously? Like, just how? It doesn't make sense. So, I don't know for sure if we're getting more Affleck. But I know it's 100% possible. 100% possible. Maybe they don't have it all figured out. You know, maybe there's some contractual stuff. But they will. It's an option. It's an option. And anybody that tells you it's not an option is crazy. Did you not pay attention in 2020? Do you not understand what happened in 2020, how the entire game changed? Are you not paying attention? It's totally possible. CGM Show with the $5 super chat. Thanks for the love. Says, let's just hope Ezra doesn't choke Ben on set by accident. AT&T are no better than other companies. Yeah. So that's an interesting point. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about that because I understand where you're coming from. And let me just say this too. From where I'm standing. Oh, I missed Mike's super chat. Sorry, Mike. Mike said, I don't care what they say. We're taking the win. Hell yeah, baby. We're taking the win. Let's get a little. I didn't want music per se because we're talking about some serious shit. But let's just a little chill beats. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's talk about this. As far as I'm concerned, CGM Show. You know, look, let's keep it a buck. As far as I'm concerned, Ezra's got to go. That's what I think. Ezra's got to go. I think it's absurd. It's absurd to open an internal investigation on the Jeff Johns stuff. And to then not even address Ezra Miller chokeslamming that biddy outside of that bar in Iceland. That's absurd, dude. It's absurd. I personally think Ezra's got to go. Now, there are possible reasons as to why this has not happened yet, and some of them maybe are political, and it's all really studio politics. But I would suggest to AT&T that they need to be fair and just be fair across the board. Now, the Amber Heard thing, now let's just say this, like just mentioning her or whatever might get you demonetized or whatever, so we'll just call her Mira from here on out. The situation with Mira is a little bit different to me. I personally believe, even though you can have whatever opinion you want to about her, that when it comes to like private stuff like that, divorces and things like that, look, there's nobody that looks great in those kind of situations and those kind of moments. So like, for instance, the Jeremy Renner thing, there were some people like getting real upset about Jeremy Renner because of some of the behavior he did after his divorce. I'm not saying you get a complete pass, but you get a pass, dude. Divorce is ugly. That stuff's ugly. So to me, Mira, has actually more of a right to continue to perform in that role. From an ethical standpoint, she has more of a right to be there. But I could see the studio just from a business perspective being like, look, your brand is awful now. We don't want you because of the branding. That would be understandable and fair. But what we're talking about now, the pretense for this conversation is about and this is what the heart of what CGM show is saying, is that AT&T is no better than other companies if they're going to continue to practice this hypocrisy, and they're only going to stand up for justice when it actually suits them from a business perspective. I agree with that. I think fair is fair. I think Ezra's got to go. That's my opinion. I think the Mira thing, a little bit different, but I think Ezra's got to go. However, it really doesn't look like that's the plan. Like, it really doesn't look like that's the plan. It looks like they're trying to keep this dude. They're trying to keep this guy. You know what I mean? And I think there are some reasons for that. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about it, is I think that there are some reasons for that. But all I really wanted to say about the Ben Affleck is back as Batman situation, and just in general, is that, look, there's clearly something going on there that's way deeper. It's way deeper than just, oh, some people reported this wrong. No, think about it, guys. Think about it. Why did they report it incorrectly? Why? And then studio mouthpiece Anthony Breznican gets the exclusive. You just got, it's like some 6D chess kind of stuff that's going on here, but it is absolutely true that there's a major divide in Warner Brothers to this day, and this situation is so messy. It's way more messy than I can even get into. But like the trades are trying to save face. Like they've got to cozy up to the studios for their access. They're trying to save face, and insiders as well. Everybody's trying to save face. The truth is, like, everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. If you're in the know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But you can't like admit it. You know what I mean? You can't like admit it. So what I would say is, it's not that some of these people were wrong. It is that they hung the hat of their credibility on being absolutely right. They were actually used by a narrative-based agenda. They didn't want the internet to think it was possible. They wanted the internet to continue to say, no way would Ben come back. And by the way, they were also looking for just general negativity towards the announcement. And they wanted to amplify that message because, believe it or not, there were people using the press to try to prevent Affleck from returning. That's literally what I'm telling you. Of course, that's just speculation. It's my interpretation of what I've heard. But that's what I think is going on. Wild, dude. Wild. Okay, so next up, let's talk about the Mandalorian trailer. Did you guys love that Mandalorian trailer last night? What did you all think of that Mandalorian trailer? Wasn't that good last night? I loved it. You know, I loved it. It was great. Man, it's hard to admit that Adam was right. But he was. Lies. Deception. Every day more lies. All right, soak it up, Adam. Soak it up. Okay, so let's just get this right out of the way. A lot of people got this one wrong. And I'm actually really glad that, like, we didn't do a video, we didn't do a stream, we didn't really do, like, some tweets or posts about it being like, hey, this is really happening, you know? And to be honest with you guys, like, look, I'll keep it a buck with you guys here. That's only because we got lucky, dude. I was just so busy yesterday that, like, I didn't have the time to be like, oh, yeah, no, Mando, who's excited tonight? I think the only thing we did was retweet Grace's tweet about it. And her and many others were wrong. A lot of people bought into Grace's tweet. Yeah, me included. But it wasn't just Grace's tweet. When I tell you a lot of people told me that, like this many, like five different people. But around 2 o'clock when they didn't promote it, I knew it wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. There's just no way. There's no way they're going to just drop that on the horribly, abysmally bad rated NBA playoffs. There's no way they're just going to drop that without teasing it. Now, the prevailing wisdom now in LRM, which, by the way, okay, so LRM, in their original scoop about this, said it was either yesterday or it's going to be tomorrow, during the Laker game tomorrow. Okay? So it could technically happen tomorrow, which I would find kind of odd, but I would assume they would want to take some of the trending away from the DC stuff. It's a very, like, Feige move. And since Feige is making some moves for Star Wars these days, it is possible they're doing that sort of a thing. But here's the deal, man. This is why, like, as a scooper and as somebody that's out there that should be worrying about their reputation, these types of things you probably don't want to go super hard on. And what I mean is, like, if you got a scoop about an upcoming show or a movie, that shit's probably going to sustain. Like, if you have info on that, it's going to be good up until the thing is revealed and then released. But with this kind of a situation, they can change it whenever they want. So this is a stupid hill to die on if you're a scooper out there. And unfortunately, Corey and Noah from Kessel Run Transmissions, who are getting a lot of love on Reddit right now, were some of the people that came out in support of the thing. Now, if I were them, and if you're watching this, Corey and Noah, you guys know I love you, but I would be a little bit more careful about these type of things. These don't seem like the best hills to die on, to me. Rosario Dawson? Trouble? What are you talking about, Stormy? What did Rosario do? I have no idea what you're referring to. But bottom line, guys, no Mando trailer yesterday. Kind of a bummer, dude. You know what I mean? Definitely a bummer. But it's just so wild. Like, so many people were wrong yesterday. Like, it's hilarious. Like, Umberto, wrong. LRM, wrong. Kessel Run Transmissions? Wrong. Jeremy Conrad, who, by the way, like, I love Jeremy, but, like, he's on vacation. I look to see, like, what if he would respond to the Ben Affleck stuff at all. I'm like, what's going on with that? My man comes back from vacation to tweet about the Craven movie. Didn't even address the Ben Affleck stuff. I was like, that's pretty weak. That's some weak sauce. So, yeah, a ton of people were wrong yesterday. It just is what it is. And I think I just ranted for like a half hour. Did I just rant for like a half hour, guys? Pretty sure I just ranted for a half hour. Now, I'll address some questions. If you guys have some questions, you want to chat it up, we can chat it up. But I do want to get into the theater and watch some stuff too, and just go over some stuff with you guys too. Did you rant like me? A little bit, I think. Cool. Seems like we're good. Cool. Look on Discord. Okay, check it out. What's going on with Rosario Dawson, man? Oh, you sent it to me on I wonder if people like habada. Here's a reminder. She finally installed. Oh my god, that thing? Nah, dude, that story, Stormy, is bullshit. I've looked into it. I have looked into it. That story, that shit, whoever's like trying to make that a thing, that ain't it, Chief. I looked into it. That shit is whack. There's an active investigation or a court case or something like that in California with Rosario Dawson and her family. Look into it if you would like. But I did my research on it. I did my due diligence on it, and I felt like it was bullshit. So you can look into it yourself. But Disney, let me just explain something to you. Disney did a very thorough investigation of that as well. It's a civil suit, right on. Yeah, so Disney would not allow Rosario Dawson to be cast and to be live action Ahsoka if they didn't look into that and see it for what it was. So, yeah, not even going to get into that. Amy Pascal throws a mean sandwich. It doesn't fall apart until it hits your face. Amen, dude. Amen. She's dating Cory Booker, too? Yeah, she is. She is. I like Rosario, man. She's a little bit of an activist. Activist? Yeah. She's an activist. And I think that's just fine. React says, Josh, what's your take on the Craven movie? I'm fucking pumped, dude. I'm actually going to do a video on that later today. That's the vid for today, is the Craven movie, because it's bigger than just the Craven movie. Because if y'all remember, there was the casting sheet for Craven for Spider-Man 3. And if you follow these breadcrumbs, it kind of seems like Craven will be a part of Spider-Man 3, and then the solo Craven movie for Sony will likely be the first film that Tom Holland is a part of for Sony. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty cool stuff. Cory Booker is a schmuck. I like Rosario. Just keep your activism to yourself while promoting Star Wars stuff. Do it the Renner way, not the Brie way. Yeah, but let's just be real, Justin. That's just your flavor, baby. That's not objectively true. That's just what you would prefer. And I'm not saying there's not a lot of people that agree with you, but yeah. You know, because look, I don't align with Cory Booker politically in like a lot of ways, but I don't think he's a schmuck. He's a politician, though. You know what I mean? What panel tomorrow do you think will get the most hype after Snyder Cut? Snyder Cut. It's obvious. Snyder Cut. It's smart not to attack fans of different political beliefs. No shit, dude. No shit. Justin, don't. Justin, are you trying to trigger me right now? Are you trying to trigger me right now? Do you really think that Brie attacked fans? Do you feel personally attacked? Do you need me to send you some cookies? Don't do it, Justin. Don't push my buttons. Not today, bro. Don't do it. Not today. I've been saying Momoa for Craven, but I don't know if he can pull off the accent. Yo, Danny Orange. I'll go take a big fat dump during the Snyder panel. Woo! Love it, dude. Danny is a huge Snyder Cut fan, by the way, guys. If you didn't know, if you didn't put that together, he's a big old Snyder Cut fan. Attack Peter says, you have to be paying way too much attention to be triggered by any of these actors' politics. Yeah, you're just probably on social media too much, man. You know, for real, for real. Oh my God. Yo, Justin, it's all love, but just like keep the negativity away from Star Wars because we don't need negativity stories that divide. Look, I'll say this, and I feel like I always have to clarify this, but maybe I don't. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys already know where I'm at with this. But like, Brie, what she did was boneheaded from a branding perspective, which is really all I'm interested in. That's literally all I'm interested in. And I think she's also done moves since then that have been really trolly, really dog whistly, really just fucking lame, dude. They're lame. And I think her brand is bad. And so, like, if I was in charge of Star Wars, yeah, I would want to keep her away from it because of the branding. You know what I mean? But that's just me. That's just my opinion. That doesn't mean that, like, that's accurate, that that's true, that that's, like, what should happen. There are a lot of people that love Brie. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people. So, it just is what it is. Don't trigger Papa Josh. I know, right? Yeah. She branded herself just like that one hashtag. Yeah, 100%, dude. She did it to herself in a lot of ways, for sure. They want people with chops for Spider-Man villains. I love Manganiello, but he's not on Keaton and Gyllenhaal level. Dude, that's some real shit. That's 100% true. And I love Manganiello, especially because I'm such a hardcore D&D player, and I love D&D. Like, dude, Manganiello, he's one. He's one of us. You know? He's one of us. But you're right. His acting is just not on the level. Not on the level. Hey, Josh, I know this is a bit after the fact, but what do you think of the possibility of GSP being Khabib's final fight next April, provided he gets through the new mythical fighter, Game Plan Gaethje? Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on Gaethje. I would not sleep on Gaethje. I think Gaethje, especially, like, here's the thing. Like, I saw some people talking about how some of the newer, there's some NBA players that are really showing up in the dome or in the bubble, and they're not normally breakout star players. But it's a little different in the bubble with no fans. Some people are more equipped to thrive in that kind of an environment. And I think Justin Gaethje might be one of those kind of people that will thrive in an environment that is different. You know what I mean?
I just want to show you my support. I love your live streams and your honest free spirit way of making geeky news. Looking forward for Marvel's Realm of Champions with the Nervengers. Any release date?
Yeah, thanks, Will. Appreciate the love, man. No official release date. I've been grinding hard on that beta, though. I've been having a blast with the beta. I think my Spider-Man is, like, level 650 now, like armor wise. Like, yo, the problem I'm running into, and I'm trying not to get too frustrated by it, but the problem I'm running into now is like I play with a lot of scrubs. I get into a 3v3 match and like I'm starting to get pissed. Like if you're a Hulk player and you don't know how to properly tank, I'm getting pissed. If you're playing Storm and you don't know how to properly use her abilities to help out the team, I'm going to get pissed. Josh will never answer this Marvel X Fortnite question. I'll answer it, Jacob's Quest. Come on, slow down, baby. Come on now. By the way, Fortnite has emailed me 4 different times in the last month trying to get us to do some stuff. Should we work with Fortnite? Is that what you're saying to me, Jacobs? Should I email the Fortnite people back and be like, yes? Do you think Joe could play Hercules? Kerchief Amp says with the super chat. Yeah. You mean like Marvel Hercules? Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Hell no Fortnite. Nah, no Fortnite. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing, right? I didn't want to be rude, and maybe I'll email them back and just kind of, I mean, like, my vibe on that is like that Fortnite's brand is down. You know what I mean? No offense. You know, you guys had a good run. Jordan says yes. Is the most played game currently. I mean, get your bag though. Yeah, but it's not about just getting bags. Like, that's the thing. Like, bro, we've been saying no to sponsors all year because we're building towards the future. Like, I don't feel comfortable. Like, we're not exactly there yet, you know? And I know many nerd vengers that have seen stuff from behind the scenes. I mean, we're all excited. Like, there's some really cool shit coming, but we're just not there yet, you know? And things need tightened up. Like, I'm not pumped about how by the way, does the stream look good today? I'm not pumped about how yesterday's stream was all glitchy. I'm not pumped about how the Nerd Card Showdown's all glitchy. I'm not pumped about how After Dark had to get bumped. I'm not pumped about the watch parties having technical issues for the past couple of weeks. I'm not pumped. But it is a part of the process. It is a part of the process that I knew was going to happen. It just is what it is. But I don't feel comfortable, like, getting sponsors and shilling for sponsors to you guys when we're still building this thing. You know? And I'd much prefer to be supported by super chats and memberships from you guys. I personally feel more comfortable with that. Because you guys are bought in. You know what I mean? Like, y'all are bought in. I'm not trying to fucking shill Fortnite if I don't think my audience is super down for Fortnite. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Super chat from Star Wars Santa. Buy yourself some comfort food to help bury your tears for having to admit Adam was right. Hashtag Grosh. Man. Whew. Santa. Santa. Love that guy. Star Wars Santa. Incredible human being. I was like joking. I was like memeing really hard in like Adam's stream. But like I thought about this, like when Grace gets like, I want to do a meme of, you know, when Jon Snow kills Daenerys. And I see your super chat, Jonathan, and it's hilarious. I'll get to it in just a second. But you guys remember when when Jon kills Daenerys? I want to do a meme of that, but it's like my face on Jon Snow and Grace's face on the Mad Queen. You know what I mean? And I'm all like, my queen! But then she like, look, she got the fucking scoop wrong, and then she gets the yeet. Like that. That would be kind of funny. All right, let's see here. Jonathan Velasquez says, here's $2 to not work with Fortnite. Hashtag stick to scoops. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Halo shill incoming? Dude, I'm shilling. Yeah, I love me some Halo, so I can shill all day for Halo. Josh is holding out for that Fleshlight endorsement. No. That's on the OnlyFans. Jacob's Quest knows. That's on the OnlyFans. I love me some Halo, Thomas. Yo. I was just playing Halo yesterday. I played some Halo. In fact, I was kind of salty I was a little like obviously the Ben scoop was great. Let's just get into Q&A. For God's sakes, we've been into Q&A this whole time anyways. And we haven't even gotten into the theater. Trinity, are you streaming today? Because I want to go a little longer today. And I did want to go into the theater and check some stuff out with everybody. So let me know, man. Are you streaming? I might have to just keep going for a while and then I'll... No? Okay, right on. Rock and roll. Cool, we're good. Okay. Danny says, keep doing your thing without sponsors as long as you can. Keep speaking the real talk. Yeah. Well, look, here, let me just say this. I think sponsors have a place, and I do want to work with brands. But the thing is, like, look, Raid Shadow Legends has been hitting us up. No. Which also, let me tell you, should I give this away? I'll give you a little tease. So part of the reason we keep getting hit up by gaming companies is because I still technically have this channel that you are watching right now is considered a gaming channel. Did you know that? Did you know you're currently watching a gaming channel? And that according to many of the marketing services out there that look online to try to find influencers, we have incredible numbers for a gaming channel of our size that streams. We have incredible data, incredible analytics. Yeah. So, once we implement more of the gaming stuff and just in general, like, we'll... Trust me, we're going places. Gaming channel, I'm out, says Boofka. Oh, man. Den of Nerds Gaming. You're actually watching the Den of Nerds Gaming right now, Andrew. We changed that channel into the live streaming channel. The graphics in this game are amazing. Yeah, they're pretty good, huh? Yeah, but so Danny, I appreciate the support and I appreciate the love, but sponsors have a place, but I just can't, like, I just care. It has to feel right for the brand. It has to be something I think is an incredible product. Like, let me just tell you a story here. Ridge Wallet. And I'm not trying to talk out of school. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay. It is important to me to know that a product is high quality before I'm going to shill for it. If it feels right, if it feels like you guys would like it, and I believe that the product is good, I have zero problem with sponsors. Zero problem with sponsors. But if I get a whiff of bullshit, if I get a whiff of I don't know if this is right for my audience, it's 100% no. 100% no. Raid Shadow Legends, thanks but no thanks. Fortnite, thanks for no thanks. That's what I can say about it. Renee says, let's keep the shill checks out for the Den of Nerds with the $2 super chat. Appreciate the love, Renee. Thank you so much. Go buy Gore a new D30. Enjoy fandom this weekend. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. And I'm hoping, Jason, I'm hoping you can pop on. I'm hoping you can pop on Saturday at some point and chill with fandom with us. And if you want to, I don't know what you're doing tonight, but if you want to join for the watch party tonight, that'd be fun too, man. Everybody loves Jason. And anybody that doesn't love Jason and Jason's content just hasn't seen it. Very charismatic motherfucker. Jason from Polyhedral Paradise. And then we've got one in here from Adam G. F that, take that corporate money selling out just a little won't hurt. Yeah, I mean, Adam, I'm with you. Oh, and then Kerchief had one too. Yeah, it would be interesting if Hercules was Zura's son in the MCU. That would be interesting. That would be really cool. So, and I appreciate all the love today, guys. Holy shit. Thanks, man. You guys are great. Appreciate that. So, that's just kind of my thing when it comes to sponsors. It's got to feel right. It's got to be an impeccable product. Like, there was digital, like, Topps. man, I should not be. Okay, let me just say it this way. I'll say it this way. We have been approached, and I have talked to and been in contact with many different companies over the last year or two of doing this. And I say no most of the time. And I say yes occasionally. And it just has to feel right. You know, it just has to feel right. It has to seem like it's a good fit for the brand. That's all. That's all I'll say. Apex tonight, Josh? No Apex tonight, but we're working on rebranding the Friday night streams. So the Friday night streams are going to be more like hangouts. So we're going to steal all of Adam's good ideas and we'll do interactive games with you guys. So like we might start doing a thing where it's like around 7 we open up the stream, y'all come in, we're playing games together, we're hanging out, right? And then all of a sudden like boom, then we're into the watch parties and stuff like that. And let me just say, if you are here right now in the stream, and if you're in the stream and you're coming tonight to hang out with us, what do you want to watch? We don't have a poll in. Like I said, things are just in flux right now. There's a lot of moving pieces right now. We're not executing properly, but that is to be expected. I humbly ask for your forgiveness and understanding and patience as we move forward. I heard Josh is notorious for appropriating other people's stuff. Trinity, you have no idea. You have no idea. I put on a really like positive, nice face, but I am like ruthless. Ruthless. And once I figure out that magic formula that you have that makes everybody love you so much, Trinity, I will steal that as well. Hey, speaking of the John Campea show. Okay, wait, hang on. Whiskey Steve, my man. Happy Friday, Josh, and all the Nerd Vengers. Cheers to the weekend. Hey, Steve, are you going to be at the watch party tonight? Cheers. Cheers. Whiskey in your coffee at 11 in the morning? Nobody would do that. Steve, are you going to be there tonight? What are we watching tonight? What do we want to watch tonight? I was kind of thinking some DC stuff or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This Taylor Lane is smelling a little different all of a sudden. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. This is just coffee. Damn, that tastes good. What do you all want to watch? A horror movie? Fuck out of here, bro. You really want to watch a horror? You want to just watch me jump and skit and cry the entire time? Actually, that would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Fuck. Lovecraft Country? Dude, I would be so down for I would be so down for Lovecraft Country, but like here's the problem. Everybody that the thing we watch, everybody has to have access to. So I don't know if everybody has HBO Max. Does everybody have HBO Max? Dude, that Flashpoint animated movie is incredible. Lock and Key? What's that? Is that a Netflix, John? 1931 Dracula? The first movie in the first cinematic universe? Right on, bro. Howard the Duck? I would totally get down with some Howard the Duck, dude. Nope, it's not out in Europe. How are they going to do you guys like that, man, you know? Lock and Key is good. Lock and Key is amazing. Interesting. Got some Lock and Key votes. It's the comic book also, Josh. You haven't read Lock and Key? I have not. Who wrote it? The Notebook is on Netflix, just saying. Ah, man. Did I ever tell you guys what my favorite chick flick is? Cheers, I'm sipping coffee also. But I recommend we watch Flashpoint. Probably my favorite DC animated. Dude, it's incredible. It's incredible. I don't tear up in movies, but when Flash gave that note to Bruce, yeah, bro. Dude, that shit slaps hard. And I remember, too, like, there were people... I remember, like, when that movie first came out, I believe I was, like... Man, I just remember, like, one of my buddy's girlfriends watching the movie, and she was crying during that part. And she's not a sweaty nerd like us, you know? She's a nice, young, respectable woman. Thanks, Vito. I appreciate the love, man. Yo, guys, I'm so excited for these X-Men cards to get here, yo. Do you guys understand the amount of control it is going to take for me to receive this sealed box of these X-Men cards and then to wait until a stream with y'all and open them on stream? That is self-control that I do not know if I possess. Yeah, Adam. Yeah. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And there's a few cool cards that we could get. Like, there's this, like, really crazy rare, like, golden holographic Wolverine. I believe there was, like, the full art, like, there's a full art set of, like, I think, like, the Chase cards or whatever with, like, Magneto and shit like that. Can we just watch 2 hours of Godfather picking lint out of his beard? Yeah. But he doesn't do that much because, like, there's actually a nest of porgs that live in his beard. And the porgs, like, they have really sharp teeth, actually. So sometimes, like, he'll just let him chill, you know? I don't know how exactly that happened, you know? Godfather's a man of mystery, dude, you know? Like, he's got seemingly unlimited financial funds. He has pretty much unlimited beard. So yeah, Godfather's a mystery. Images of Peter Griffin with birds in his beard, dude. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yep. Full of crystal light grape. Serious beard envy on that, dude. Dude, I have beard envy of that for sure. Should I install the new flight simulator? If you start today, Adam, it'll probably be downloaded by next Friday. So yeah, you should probably start. Oh my god. Speaking of cards, tomorrow night on stream, I'm burning my Gideon Spellbook MTG cards. You better not. You promised me those cards. You promised me those cards. Yeah. Smash that like button. Holy F, 127 gigs. Pass. Yeah, but that's just the base game. I think there's patches that are even more. Godfather has a pork nest. Yeah, in his beard, dude. In his beard, for sure. Just watched Red and Red 2. Didn't know that was DC comic like the movies. Yeah, I think it was, it wasn't DC. It was Vertigo, right? Which is, I guess, technically DC, depending on how you look at it. I gotta find an Super Nintendo Batman game I can stand to play live all day tomorrow while I stream. Yeah, dude, that's the one with Penguin and Catwoman, right? That game was lit, dude. I really liked that game. That was a good one. Can you play the Magic game on stream? I actually got most of the cards in Magic in 2018 for Xbox. Yeah, we could definitely play Magic, dude. I love playing Magic. We're right at rotation, so a bunch of sets are about to rotate, and a new set comes out next month. So maybe we'll play a little bit more like once that new set comes out. You know what I mean? But yeah, we could totally play that. Project Power with Jamie Foxx, I thought it was really cool. Did I read the new DBZ chapter? No, but I know about the spoilers. Starship Troopers on Netflix. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, Danny and I played, the last time we did a gaming stream, a community gaming stream, Danny and I played, we had an epic best 2 out of 3, man. Epic. It was epic. And then the next day, they banned all the cards that I used to beat them. Troopers is good. Yeah, man. I'd be down for that. Rico's Roughnecks. Yeah. Feige is hinting of whipping it out this weekend? Where's the hints? What are we talking about here? You guys want to go to the theater? Can we watch some stuff? Can we just hang out in the theater for a little bit? Look. We can still do Q&A. Wait, what? How is this possible? Okay, so now they're both on. I gotta tell you guys, this is it's frustrating, dude. Like, what the fuck? All right, there I am. I'll pull up the chat though, so I can just see what you guys are saying still. Chet definitely needs more practice. What a bum. So Feige is spoiling something, you said, huh? Let's check it out. Sony's Kraven movie originally had Mysterio as the villain. That's interesting. We'll have to talk about that later in the vid. Captain Marvel 2 to film in the UK. All right. Look, the New Mutants is coming out. I know some of us have our tickets and whatnot. Oh, this is something interesting. And again, I'll be going over this in the actual Kraven video that I drop. But like, dude, how many of you guys watch Triple Frontier on Netflix? How many of you guys watch Triple Frontier? Loved it. I loved it. Loved it. Nice, bro. Danny, happy to hear that, brother. Keep going. Keep striving. I love Triple Frontier. It has that 90s action feel, dude. The characters are great. By the way, Ben Affleck, incredible in that movie. Charlie Hunnam, also really good. Oscar Isaac, incredible. The guy that directed that film is directing Sony's Kraven movie. Mm-hmm. It's Yeah. This is kind of interesting, though. I gotta click this. This is like this is sort of freshy. This is a freshie right here. Murphy's Multiverse was able to independently confirm that Captain Marvel 2 has been registered in the UK while searching for information on that. Something even more interesting came to the surface. Grass-Fed Productions is also registered in the UK with the paperwork signed by none other than Marvel Studios' chief counsel for their vice president of financing. Dude, Murphy's Multiverse, they are good, dude. They are really good at what they do. So yeah, the grass-fed thing, that's Marvel, which means that, yeah, that other one was, well, shouldn't say definitely, but it looks like Fantastic Four. Man, I'm excited about that shit. Spider-Man is appearing in the Kraven movie. Yeah, I heard that. Disney Plus possibly adding a section for more adult stuff. That's cool. That's cool. I don't see anything about Feige teasing. Is that like super new? Is that like on the tweeter or something? Is that on the tweeter, guys? Mad late, but you made it. Amen. What is the name of the Marvel mobile game Josh is pimping again? It is called Realm of Champions. Realm of Champions. Currently beta testing in the Philippines. He's talking about Black Widow showing up on a VOD services. Where? Is this on the tweeter? No, it's not on Twitter, bro. Black Widow is up on VOD, not watchable, but why today? Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I can't wait. Tomorrow's going to be so fun. I got to get a lot of whatever we decide to watch tonight. I think it's going to be a movie and not a show because we need to like watch something and then get out of Dodge because I need to get in bed early. I need to get lots of water. I'm going to go out in the morning. I'm going to get snacks for the day, big jugs of water, plenty of coffee, no whiskey because I'll get fried in a 9-hour stream. Tomorrow's going to be fun, bros. What time are we streaming tomorrow? We'll start the stream at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. But, dude, we will be going till like probably like 9 at night. And then literally an hour later, after dark goes. So, like, tomorrow, there's going to be like 10 hours. 10 hours of streaming on this channel. The Black Widow stuff was 2 days ago. Interesting. Still cool. Still cool. Josh, you writing that Kevin Feige book? If so, don't forget that he took a year off. Oh, I won't. The man's legacy is not cemented in stone yet. We have to see what he does with the rest of this and with the rest of his career in Disney. I'll write that book when I'm much older, but you're absolutely right. You know what else will be in the book, though? That a young Kevin Feige picked up a young Australian man by the name of Hugh and drove him to the audition for Wolverine in the first X-Men movie. Little assistant there named Kevin Feige? I don't know who that guy was, but he literally picked up Hugh Jackman from the airport to take him to his isn't that kind of cool? Josh with the $5 super chat. Thanks so much, brother. Appreciate the love. My daughter and I are working on Mando armor for Halloween and are dying for the new Mando trailer. Any idea of when it will drop? Right now, the prevailing wisdom is that it will drop tomorrow during the Lakers game. So tomorrow's going to be kind of a clusterfuck, dude. Like, we've got all the DC stuff. Maybe Feige's dropping some stuff. Then maybe they announce Baby Yoda showing up later for the Lakers game. That's going to be cool. We'll have to talk about that. That'll draw some trending, some tweets away from the DC stuff. Tomorrow's going to be absolutely wild. MJ took years off and came back and won 3 more rings, dude, for sure. And Kendall, you watch that? You watch that doc on Netflix about Jordan? I'll make a confession to you guys. Last week, there were a couple shows that I did not perform the best. I was a little tired. I didn't sleep well. 100% because of that Jordan documentary. That Jordan documentary was enthralling, dude. I was obsessed. I couldn't stop watching the episodes. All right, let's see what's going on in Star Wars land, huh? Okay, so this was, kudos to Corey for sort of putting this out earlier yesterday at about 2:25. This is about 25 minutes after when you would expect something to drop about the trailer. So 2 things are happening. Number 1, the trailer drops with no marking for it, which doesn't make a lot of sense. 2, it's not happening today. We, alongside with other credible outlets, heard it was releasing tonight, so fingers crossed. This is definitely weird. Yeah, and I think that's totally fair. Not a super big deal. And yeah, Noah was pointing out that for the first trailer, they promoted it around 2 p.m. So yeah. Oh, look, LRM and Grace deciding who was first on some shit. The Game of Thrones scooper game happening. You're both wrong. Interesting stuff, though. And then, more Giancarlo Esposito. My body is ready. My body is ready for more Giancarlo Esposito. Whoa. Not sure if this is interest to anyone, but I managed to find the 2016 audience greeting Zack Snyder recorded for Batman v Superman. Believe this was attached to the Monday night IMAX shows. Let's see. What's he talking about?
Help us do the same for those who are not here. When you leave the theater, please don't give away any of the spoilers or any of the plot twists to
Don't tell people we
around
killed
the world so
Superman.
that they can experience the film the same way you're doing right now, spoiler free. Thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoyed Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Check it out.
Cool. Cool. There it is. Anthony Breznican. I tell you what, I before yesterday, I was confused. I didn't know if it was Breznicant or Breznican. It was Breznican. Do we want to talk about the Batman, the Punisher Batman? By the way, shout out to John Campia. And I believe her name is Erin, right? Erin? Is that her name? Erin? Shout out to John Campia and Erin, who clearly watched this program, as they have used the vernacular of Punisher Batman. Erin Cummings, right on. They've used the vernacular of Punisher Batman. They're clearly watching my videos and my shows. Shout out to all of them. The wife of Spartacus? Yo, is she really married to Spartacus? That shit's crazy. But anyways, yeah, they were talking about Punisher Batman on the show yesterday. Star Wars Santa reached out and said, yo, they're literally using what you say. And, I was like, Santa, dude, we're just going to have to get used to that. I mean, we're not going anywhere, baby. We're blowing up. We're going to be the biggest. We're going to be the biggest brand, the biggest outlet in nerdy pop culture news and entertainment within the next 4 years. So we'll be bigger than everybody and way cooler, better looking, more accurate, more nuanced, with a fan base that just some of the smartest, fucking best people I know. So we just got to get used to that. People are just going to be ripping our stuff off, imitating us for the next 10, 20 years. So it is what it is. But I will say, this Punisher Batman stuff looks pretty fucking cool. Don't tell Lavis. Don't tell Lavis about this. But this looks pretty cool, dude. This looks pretty cool. And there's rumors, and Adam sort of touched on this earlier today. There are rumors that this is going to be an R-rated Batman. What do you guys think about that? Would you guys be okay with an R-rated Batman? Would you be okay with Punisher Batman being rated R? That's what I want to know. Are you okay with rated R Punisher Batman? Yes. Looks like Gotham by Gaslight. It does a little bit, Mike, doesn't it? Hell yeah. Absolutely. Hell yeah. No, says Mike. Nice. Cool. A lot of positivity on this. Yeah. Cool. Need some hardcore comic movies? Yeah. So here's the thing. And I sort of talked about this before. When, and I understand it's like memes and we're just having fun and shit like that. But I tried to explain that Affleck coming back and the Michael Keaton thing actually made me a little bit more excited for the Batman. Because we sort of have like a smorgasbord of different flavors of Batman now. So I get a little bit more of what maybe I'm looking for from Affleck or Keaton and pushing that forward. And so it's not as big of a deal to me that they're going to do an R-rated Punisher Batman where he kills people and shoots guns. That would really bother me if that was the only thing out there. If that was the only depiction of Batman. But they're leaning into this multiverse. They're leaning into multiple versions of things. Just being for real, I'm kind of okay with Punisher Batman shooting guns out of his wrists in an R-rated movie. I think it's going to be kind of cool. So, that's kind of my take. I know it's not the sexiest thing to say, and don't worry, I'll continue to meme on, what was that song? Indeed, Adam. That's what I was just thinking in my head. I was like, the fuck? Did Adam get control of our playlist today? Is that some lame shit? It would work like John Wick. Dude, yes. But that's it, right? He is Punisher Batman. Like, we're all on the same page. We all know this is Punisher Batman, and we're still okay with it. Right on. Take advantage of the multiverse. I agree. Let's keep going here. Let's see what else is on the subreddit. So Zach's tease of is this real? Screen Junkies also shared this news. Yeah. A few days ago, Alexander Skarsgård, I got mixed up info. He's listed as a type of blah, 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 blah. Whatever, dude. I posted the original leak that were debunked by James Gunn. Batfleck is back. Suicide Squad game is coming. The Batman and the Suicide Squad have teasers incoming. Stone in the Dome. Aircut is coming. No bad blood. Wait a minute. Does this person mean to tell me that when James Gunn blanketly debunked a leak and used the leverage of his celebrity to get people to believe that he knew his ass from his elbow, do you mean to tell me that that wasn't accurate? Hold that L, James. Hold that L. Yeah, man. So that's what's going on the internet. Oh my God. What's all that? Don't do that to me. Let's go back into the chatting for a little bit. Holy hell. Been streaming for a good little bit here. Let's go 10, maybe 15 more minutes. We'll do Q&A. If you guys got some questions, drop them into the chat. We'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, okay? I just want to hang out with you guys. Brie Larson is still more buff than Battinson. I agree. Yo, Brie put in some work physically. Like, you can't deny that. She put in work physically. 100%. 100%. That Snyder teaser does get me hyped. Plus, love the dark blue look. Me too. You know what I just watched last night as I was going to bed? I watched Watchmen, which I still consider to be Zach's best work. And god damn, that is such a good movie, dude. Like, just at the beginning, this is what I noticed about the film. So a lot of people say, oh, it's a shot-by-shot remake of Watchmen, you know, because people are dumb. There are obviously panels from the comic books that set up the composing of the shots, but how we get there cinematically is a subtle and brilliant thing. Let me explain. Some of the best paneling from the intro of Watchmen are of the button as the blood is coming into the sewers. That paneling is brilliant. It's brilliant cartooning. It's great. But what Zach does cinematically, playing with sound and framing, with that slow zoom in and the sound of the pin and the metal spinning on the concrete as you're zooming in as the blood is coming through, that is cinematic brilliance. And so I don't think Zach gets enough credit for taking the paneling and cinematically, like, making it exist in cinematic language and with a style that amplifies what was seen in the comics. And the film is full of that stuff. It's full of it. The transitions are brilliant. The compositing of the shots is brilliant, but not just the shots, how he moves the camera to actually take some of the experiences you had in the comic book and bring them into that cinematic language is pretty crazy. Do we still think Mando 2 releasing early? Nah, unfortunately not. Would be dope. But, like, no squid. I actually prefer Zach's ending. I do. I prefer Zach's ending. Because it actually makes more sense if the world thinks it's Manhattan. Rorschach is my favorite comic book character, and they did him justice in that movie. Dude, Jackie Earle Haley in that movie. Yeah. He did good. He did real good. What is this, Adam's playlist? What is going on here? Can we change? Thank you. Go Arnie Hammer as Hal. That would be great. I like Sucker Punch a lot, actually. I know people like dog on that movie. I love that film. I think that film is great. Danny says it's so bad. Nah, man, that movie's great. It's a little spectacle over substance, but it's really cool, dude. I love that movie. You know who is really good in that film that you maybe didn't know is in there? Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac's brilliant in that movie. Why do some people hate the Watchmen show? Well, here's what I'll say to that, Jacob's Quest. I hated the Watchmen show. When I watched, I think it was like up till, I think the first one I was like, I don't know about this. And then the second episode of Watchmen, I was like, I'm done. And I'm done with David Lindelof. I'm done with HBO. Like, I was straight triggered, dude. I was triggered. And the big reason is because they present people like Rorschach and people that are carrying on Rorschach's legacy as though they are white supremacists. And so they made like Rorschach's legacy linked to racism and white supremacy. And at first, I was hella triggered by that. I was like, fuck no, and go fuck yourself. However, the brilliance of that show is that you eventually learn that you were duped as a member of the audience, and that many people that were watching, that like the people in that world that thought it was all about white supremacy, they've been duped as well. The Watchmen show is absolutely brilliant, with a couple exceptions. But the Watchmen show, I thought, was incredible. It was incredible. But episode 4 should have been episode 1. That's the only thing. Like, basically Lindelof made a show designed to trigger a bunch of people, and then later on it sort of makes fun of that in some ways. It's really like highbrow storytelling. It's really interesting. Horrible decision for marketing a show. Horrible decision. They shouldn't have done it. But it's a fantastic show. Small caveat. One thing that I really didn't like about the show was how they just painted that one brother blue and made him Dr. Manhattan. No. That was stupid as fuck. Because I can totally understand him being that dude. That makes sense in human form. But then to just paint the dude blue almost ruined it for me. But great show. I stand by that. Great show. So that's sort of an explanation, I think, of why people didn't like it. Yo, Social Distance Warrior, how you doing, brother? I heard you got a new promotion at work. I heard you're doing really well. That's why we haven't seen you around these parts as much. But it's all love, man, and we're really happy for you and glad that you're doing well, man. Good for you. Much love. Yeah, I think it was designed to be a one-off show as well. Brilliant show, dude. Brilliant show. And I almost laughed at how much they triggered me at the beginning. I like kind of had to laugh about it later on. Like as I'm watching like the further episodes, I was like, oh, okay, so it's not really what I thought it was. Ah, shit. I just got triggered by that show. Thanks, man. Appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the love, for real. Here's my dream cast for Matt Reeves' Batman Justice League. Robert as Matt Boomer as Guy Gardner. Liam Hemsworth as Green Arrow. John Boyega as Martian Manhunter. Dude, John Boyega would be a good Martian Manhunter, for sure. Good shit. Josh, easy to trigger. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I never watched season 3 of Westworld. Is it worth it? Dude, I liked it. I really liked it. I'm interested to see where they're taking it. The ending was a little weird for me. But yeah, I liked it. ZSB says, with the recent Kraven news, who do you think would be a great Spider-Man 3 villain? Tombstone? Alistair Smythe, yeah. Mr. Negative, Hammerhead, Hobgoblin, Sin Eater, or Kingpin? I want to see Hobgoblin. I want to see Hobgoblin and the Magi sort of get pushed. That would be cool. But I think Kraven will actually be the villain of Spider-Man 3 and of course be the star of the Kraven movie. Yo, this song kind of slaps, huh? Roll that up. Ben Affleck will never come back to play Batman. He's enjoying his new life with this young hottie, and he's sober. He'll never come back to play Batman. All right, calm down. Everybody calm down. What did you guys put into my coffee? Someday we will all party together. I believe that. Someday when the world goes back to normal, we will all be at a con or something, and we will party pretty hard. The Nerd Vengers will like buy out a club or a restaurant or something, and we will have a very good time. For a second, I thought I was going to start freestyling. I don't think I got any bars, bro. Gotta be honest. Rave at Josh's house. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun, huh? With Batfleck coming back, do you think Cavill comes back as Superman in Man of Steel 2 sequel and makes cameo in Black Adam or Shazam 2? I do. I think they're trying to figure that out. But yeah, I do. I do think that'll go down, man. What are my thoughts on Kevin Smith's Green Hornet reboot? Is it for the comics? Is it? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that reboot is. I haven't followed on that. Bring the glow sticks? Yeah. Dragon Con would be fun, man. But we just, I mean, like, obviously not this year. Right? Coming to PA? Nice. Nice, man. Animation or movie? He is having talks. Dude, I would love that. I mean, I'm a big fan of Kev. I even like his Batman stories. Y'all ever read any of Kevin Smith's Batman stories? There's one where Batman gets stoned. I think it was called like Cacophony or something. And Batman goes in and Poison Ivy's got all this herb and puts all this THC. And literally Batman's like, in his head, he's like, this THC is strong. It's strong, you know? It was pretty funny. But yeah, that stuff's kind of cool. What's your take on Snyder's version of Barry Allen? I'm really excited to see it. Kev, I mean, I'm excited to see it. I don't know how much we know about it, right? So, I'm excited to see it. I heard Ben and Kev are good friends. They are. Yeah, they are. I believe Kev owns the house that Ben used to have that had the Batcave in it. Do you think Disney is trying to wait until Saturday to release the trailer to sabotage the DC fandom? Yeah, I do, actually. I do. You put a DM. You put in to be a DM at DragonCon Online? That's awesome, brother. I hope you get that. Spider-Woman rumor. Craven film and Spider-Man 3. You think these might end up folding into one another, or maybe already are? I think there's definitely connective tissue. I think there's definitely a plan in connective tissue over there for sure. I'm not sure, like, what the overall plan is going to be there, but yeah. Black Widow coming to Disney Plus? I believe so, yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm going to probably call it there. You guys are awesome, man. How many comic book movies are coming out next year? Like, all of them, dude. I think. Like, all of them. The Batman, Spider-Mans, all that. Look, guys, a lot of streaming. Come by tonight at 8 p.m., man. Come by tonight at 8 p.m. I'm not sure what we're watching, but we're watching something together. We'll hang out. We'll just chill back tonight. 8 p.m. Be there tonight. Tomorrow, we're streaming all day. All day. Make sure you get lots of rest. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids. You know? Don't eat heavy in the beginning of the day. You know? And, yeah, it's going to be great tomorrow. So, hopefully, see all you guys tomorrow. Inuyasha. I love Inuyasha. I don't know what that is about, but, yeah, I like Inuyasha for sure. I'm going to watch the sequel 100%. All right, guys. Much love to you all. We'll see you guys soon, okay? As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video.